Hello everyone, my name is Roy Cornwall. It is 9:36 in the morning, uh, May the 23rd, 2024. Um, I want to make this one because, people complain that they've got to give up smoking or to go to church or drinking or abusing people. First of all, it's not a bad thing to give those things up. It's not. It's a good thing. But don't complain when you've got to stop swearing or something. Just give it your all. Now I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a lot of people on this planet. A lot of people, like I don't know, probably by now around 9 billion people. And he has a plan for some of those people, not everybody. Some of them he just wants them to live a life and come to heaven, right? But other people he plucks out of the crop and says, okay, I'm going to use you here, I'm going to use you here, I'm going to use you here to flock, to push the flock in this direction. Right? So when I was very, very young, he gave me the chance to go to church and get online that when I didn't. So it's coming closer to the time when the Lord needs me, right? Um, he knew I was going to make a wrong decision with this tree that got me crushed. He knew that was coming. He didn't do that. It's my decision. Um, when it's your decision, you pay for the consequences. When you pray to the Lord for the right decision, there are no consequences because He gives you the right answer. So I didn't pray to the Lord. I went off on my own tangent. I got crushed by a tree. Okay, so people talk about what they have to give up and complain. Oh, I'm not going to be a Christian because I got to stop doing this and that. When I woke up the morning I got crushed. When I woke up that morning, I I could bench press 230 pounds 20 times. I had a Superman physical physique on me. There was nothing wrong with me. I was perfect. I played 3 games of hockey a week, which means I was in good shape. Ice hockey, and I had a 60-hour work week full-time job, and I had my own business. I was living in a house with my wife. We were talking about having a child. And I thought my life was rolling along quite nicely. But I didn't go to church and I wasn't talking to the Lord or the Holy Spirit within me. And that had to change to complete the Lord's plan for me. So He waited for me to have this accident. It was my decision to do all that, right? And so it killed me. I went to heaven. Before I could make another wrong decision, He stepped in. Uh, I went from being what I just told you, but a healthy guy and not a care in the world, money in the bank, wife, loving wife, everything, to a guy that um, turned into a completely different person. Mentally, I didn't think the same way as I used to. Physically, I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. Uh, I could barely walk. None of my family came to see me in the hospital. None of them. None of my friends came to see, so-called friends came to see me in the hospital. So everything about my life, my family, my friends, the old Roy, everything. I mean, there was nothing that I was still the same. By the time nighttime came and I was trying to sleep, they had to sedate me to sleep. But by the time I went to, sleep that night, I was a different person. So don't complain if you gotta quit smoking cigarettes. It's not a bad thing. Just do it. Pray every night to the Lord that you want more of Him in you. You need more of the Holy Spirit in me and the guidance and protection and the education He provides. And the joy. Once you connect up with these three guys, there's a layer of joy upon you. And this is why people commit suicide. They don't have that layer of joy. They're not communicating with the Lord. They're not doing it right. So when all these things happen to them, it's too much for you. You know, that's what they do. If they had the Lord in them and that layer of joy to help them through this, most of them wouldn't commit suicide. So I'm very concerned about my fellow people around me. You know, their mental thought about all this, but I gave up virtually. I didn't do it purposely, but it ended up that I had to give up everything to go with the Lord. And you know what? I would do it all again. I would do it all again. I'd get crushed by that tree and everything, because this is the right way. When I died, and just before Jesus came, He heard that. Jesus heard this. I said, I just want to know the truth. I just want to know the truth. And boy, is He showing me. He's shown me the truth. The truth is God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit. Even the devil is the truth. You know, the armor of God, that's the truth. He showed me everything. Because He knows that when I read a thick book like this, I don't get out of it what I should be. You know? So, I just accessed it a little differently than most people. I prefer to talk right to the Lord rather than talk to the Bible. Jesus Christ stands right beside you. The Holy Spirit is within you. But yet you turn your back on those two people and start reading the Bible. That means you're not using the Bible for the right thing. You want to talk to the Lord? Talk to Him. He's right there beside you. Pray to Him, and then walk with Him every moment of the day. Aware of His initial promptings, the Holy Spirit. Every second of the day, bring Him into your conversations. It's called walking with the Lord. So, everybody's got a bunch of things wrong. Take swearing, okay? Take that as your number one. Do your absolute best. It may take you a couple of months, but do your absolutely best and stop doing that. Then take another one. Then take another one at a time. Or you're going to end up doing them all at once like I did. I was alone. Everybody had abandoned me. I was alone. I couldn't work. I couldn't make money. Everybody left me. The only one who loved me was the Lord. Well, I have people come up to me all the time saying, boy, you're tough. Why? Because you've gone through all. I said, I didn't ask to do all that. When it's on your plate, you either do it or die. So, okay. I guess this message is to start working on those things. You know that list I in the past couple I gave you of things to do, stick on your bedroom door and you look at every morning before you leave, and you come back, check off the ones that you did. Do that. On there, you'll find out. That's only the good things. The bad things, I'm going to make another list that you should get rid of. Boy. Everybody, would you like and subscribe before I forget to say that? Would you please like and subscribe? As stupid as some of these ones sound to you, other people are going to find them enlightening. So, by God's awesome grace, by Jesus Christ's overflowing love, and by the guidance and protection and the education that the Holy Spirit gives us all, we'll all meet together down the road in heaven. Blessings, everyone. Massive blessings for you and your family. Bye-bye.